Shine, I'ma shine. I'm not one for wasting time. I'ma make that shit that gon' go have you wait and stand in line. Shine, you gon' shine. Don't you go and waste your time. I know you feeling down, but I know what you got deep inside. Shine, I'ma shine. Shine, I'ma shine. Shine, you gon' shine. Shine, I'ma shine. I'm not one for wasting time.
What up, what up? Welcome to Pain or Gain. My name's Dr. T.
My name is Timo.
Good to see you guys tonight. I probably should have done this earlier. Oh, well. We're good.
Yeah.
Welcome back. We had a big week in football and a little bit of we can even talking a little basketball. I'm prepped for a little bit of basketball today. Yeah, as per usual, hit us with the questions, anything you got for us, and we'll answer as quick as we can with you. But Mr. Timo, how's it been?
Life's good. I did catch the flu though.
Ooh,
so that sucked.
Oh yeah, you were talking about that.
Yeah.
I mean, thankful it was just a flu, but
you
that
know
sucks,
what?
man.
Yeah, and the one thing that sucked though, it was an irritating moment because when I text all my clients on Wednesday because I felt.
Obligated.
We did, exactly. So on Wednesday, I was like, nah, I'm not, I feel like shit.
I can't be dumb.
No way, exactly. Can't be dumb. So when I text that, one of my clients was like, oh, wow, really, you're sick? Oh, man, I was kind of feeling sick on Monday. Hopefully I didn't get you sick, ha, ha, ha. And I'm like, what do you mean, ha, 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 ha?
Yeah.
I was like, are you serious?
You need to not do that.
Yeah, nah, definitely was like, stay home. Like we could talk about it. Like, just stay home. I'm not gonna charge you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
If anything, I'll just
give
here's what to do. Do that. Do this home workout because you're sick.
Or anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, I really.
Better safe than sorry.
So for everybody out there, make sure if you feel any types of sick, just stay home.
Wash your hands.
Just stay home. Like, come on. But yeah, it sucked though. Really bad fever. Yeah. Body aches were crazy. But I'm glad it was just the flu, nothing else. Didn't get, after 2 days, I was feeling like normal.
Are you a wuss when you get sick?
Nah, I don't think so. Actually, the funny thing is that usually what ends up happening when I get sick, I actually go run the second day.
Really?
I really do. I don't know if it's good for me or not, but I feel like if I stay in and do absolutely nothing, it takes me longer to recover.
Interesting.
So I go and try to get some sweat in, at least sweat or something. But yeah, so.
I can't.
I don't know. You can't say anything about it.
I'm a wuss when if I get sick, I try to make sure no one's around me. Be like, you don't want, please. If I got a migraine, the very few times I do, or if I get sick to where I just feel awful, don't try not to be around me. I'm not a good person to be around at that point. It's not very fun.
Yeah.
But that's good. That's good that you made it through, survived.
Yeah. What about you? How was your weekend?
It was good. We went. My parents took us out for a nice steak dinner. It was my better half's birthday for
happy birthday.
A couple weeks ago, and so my parents went on a trip and then came back, and my dad got the Rona on the way back. And then so we didn't see them for a couple weeks because of that, and so they had a little belated dinner.
Oh, okay, I remember. Yeah. So yeah, how was your steak? What'd you get? What kind of cut do you like?
So I got a smoked prime rib.
Ooh.
I've stayed away. Now I'm kind of okay, but I stayed away from getting really good steaks because I didn't want to get used to the taste of it. Because I wanted to make my own steak and still enjoy it. I'm nowhere near a good enough cook or anything to make a $70 steak tastes like a $70. I'm not going to be able to do it. So, I've stayed away from it, but hey, I'm not gonna reject a nice steak dinner. I'll take it. Take me out.
Yeah, the one place that I suggest, even if you want to try different type of steaks, is Fogo de Chao. If you ever
I've heard of that. I've never been there, but I've definitely heard of it.
Yeah, so you get a lot of different cuts and a lot of different game from.
That's not a Brazilian steakhouse, is it?
Yeah, it's a Brazilian.
Oh, it is.
Okay. But the dopest thing about them, they have the best salad bar. If you like salad, they give you a whole bunch of cheeses and meats and a lot of different type of toppings on them too. So
it's
definitely a good buy. And then, and then you can try some different type of
maybe I'm not
different
in,
cuts.
but we'll take it. That's good. We had not too much on the therapy front for me.
Oh, my favorite steak cut? Ooh. Favorite steak cut. I think it's a porterhouse or something like that. That was one of the best ones I tried. That was the one time when we went. It was the Super Bowl, and I was able to finesse on because I used to work for the French restaurant of Left Bank, and they had a steakhouse right down on Santana Row. So LB Steak, my previous manager was working there, so I was like, yeah, let us slide by. It was me, my dad, 5 of the guys. But yeah, I tried the porter on that one, and that was good. That was the best one. But usually, my dad likes to go to Texas Roadhouse. Gets the prime rib there. That's a good place to go to.
Yeah, prime rib is my dad's favorite cut.
It's good.
He just likes a big. I don't eat enough to have like a porterhouse, and I feel like New York is just a basic East steak. So I might have to go with prime rib.
Cool. Prime rib.
Prime rib. My uncle did always make a really, really good smoked tri-tip, but he smoked we're talking like 12 hours of smoking. So he smoked it for a long time, and he only made it for me and my brothers. And he actually doesn't like tri-tip, but every year we'd go, or the year that we'd go over for either Christmas or Thanksgiving or whatever, whenever we'd go to his house and stuff, smoke that thing. Knowing the Dimmage boys were coming, and we were coming in there to eat their meat in the best way.
My brother does that every year for Thanksgiving and for Christmas too. Because ever since when he went to play baseball over there in Texas, he just got into all smoke type of everything. So he bought a smoker, 12 to 16 hours every time. Cooking.
My friend did a smoked pulled pork. He got one of his the guy who I went to Monterey to get his for his wedding got a Traeger from his father-in-law, like a nice Traeger smoker, like a nice barbecue. And so he made some smoked pork for us one of the times to kind of christen it, as I guess you could say. But yeah, tri-tip, you can do tri-tip bad. If you tri-tip can just be a basic like a skirt steak, and it can be meh. But like if you get a tri-tip good, like smoking it or keeping the juices in, it's like solid piece.
Yeah.
T-bone's not bad. T-bone's all right. I'm in with
cool
the T-bone. Yeah.
It's like funny too, because I was just about to say, like, you ever get a sirloin from Denny's or something like that?
Like a sirloins? I've never ordered a steak from Denny's. That does not sound great. But like, hey man, if you crave it, man, go for it.
Like, I like the sirloin with a little ketchup.
I've seen people complain about getting steaks at places, and I'm like, bro, you're at a Chili's, man. Like, stop. Don't complain about the steak.
Just be like everybody else. Get the fajitas.
Dude, it's like, all right, you ordered a freaking New York at Chili's, and it's mediocre. Guess what? It's a steak from Chili's. It's going to be mediocre. Congratulations.
Have you ever been to Black Angus?
A long time ago, not that I could remember.
Yeah, my grandma used to love Black Angus because they always had the best coupon. She said
the best,
best coupon for lunches, and we used to go all the time and get the steak from.
Because what was the one in McCarthy? Is that an On the Border, or was that a Black Angus? There was a Black Angus in McCarthy.
Black Angus in McCarthy,
right?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay,
correct.
Yeah, because there's there, and then there's an On the Border, or maybe it's
Yeah, I've never actually been there. On the Border.
I've seen it. There's a joke to be said, but I'm gonna leave it.
Yeah.
There's a joke to be said there.
But yeah,
I went there one time, and there was ants.
What?
Ants at On the Border.
Ants
Man.
on the table?
All right.
What? It's like the first thing you have to do as a restaurant. Just make sure there's no ants, bro.
Right? So how do we keep customers coming here? Rule 1, no ants.
No
Damn
ants.
it, we failed.
Yeah.
No more. No more.
Perfect. That's
Damn.
good.
Yeah, I don't know where.
Yeah, so I think that's all the cuts for the most part. I always wanted to try a real Wagyu steak. Though.
Wagyu? Dude, Wagyu's
Wagyu.
dope. Oh, man. Have that or, what's up, bulgogi steaks.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Get the hot pot. We got to get the Japanese steaks in there hard. There's a I guess a TikTok, YouTube. There's a guy called Guga Foods, and he basically takes steaks and then like dry ages them in a bunch of random stuff. Like he coated one in like butter and then dry aged it and then like cut into it and saw how the flavor was and stuff. There's another one where he did like honey. He did one in peanut butter. Like he just does all these weird like
just see how it turns out.
Yeah, and he's like, well, this was terrible. Don't do this. Just so you know, you don't have to do this anymore. And then there was another one where he had like a Wagyu and he dry aged like a $100 Wagyu like roast or whatever. And he was like, yeah, this is, or it was like maybe 150. I don't know. It was expensive, more than I would pay for me. He was like, well, I'm only gonna do this once, and I hope this like video makes some money because I'm about to potentially waste this.
In the
Wagyu's
chat, do you like Korean barbecue?
I do like Korean barbecue. KBBQ, as the kids call it, KBBQ. Because there's a couple. There's Gen barbecue.
Yeah, see, I've always heard about that one.
Because there's one in Fremont. They like moved those in now. But that's like big. Like there was a Gen in Arizona when I was there. There was a different one though. I can't remember what it was called, but that was also a chain. Like KBBQ is getting big now. Yeah, KBBQ is getting real big because it's kind of an all-you-can-eat, and it's for the it's Instagram worthy. Like it's very.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Let's take a picture of me like dipping this in or like cooking it, and then it'll flash to like it being cooked. And anyways, it's
What,
Instagram worthy.
Is that the same thing like a hot pot, or that's different?
Hot pot's different. Hot pot is you have like usually 2 different broths, and then you cook it inside of it and make it like you make your own pho, I guess, ramen.
Oh.
So that's hot
pot.
Ah,
got it.
I was just told about a good hot pot place. Bing's.
Bings.
Yeah, a patient just told me about Bing's. It's in Fremont, I believe.
Fremont actually is secretly pretty.
They got a lot of food.
Local, yeah, a lot of food.
A lot of good food. I recently had Indian food. But I don't really go out to eat Indian food at restaurants because I don't know what to do.
Yeah,
that's like I go to dim sum with like my Chinese friends because they like know what to order. And they'll look at that and be like, yeah, you'll like that. That's
cool. You like that, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like, all right, cool.
Even chicken feet, they're like, you'll probably like it. I would have never ordered chicken feet on my own. I would have looked at that and said, that looks like a foot of a chicken. Probably don't want to eat that. And they'll order it and they'll be like, no, it's good. They'll like take a piece and I'm like, all right, whatever. I guess I'm eating this because you are. Like, that's fine. But so I try not to, not that I try not to, but I feel better going to a place with like someone who knows.
Yeah, because
I don't know anything about like Indian food or like the dum biryani or like what type of curries are in what and like what butter chicken and garlic naan, and I'm like, I can order that stuff, but I want like the stuff. Give me the good, like I need stuff that's Indian spices. I had a patient that's actually going to bring me like a thing of Indian spices because I was asking him, I was like, I don't know what Indian spices are. Like what is that mixture? Like Italian seasoning? I don't even really know what's in like oregano, basil. I don't know what else is in Italian seasoning. Like I have no idea what that means. So anyways, it was bomb. We went to Hyderabad Dum Biryani in Fremont. Bomb diggity. Way to go. Shouts to you guys. Yeah. But I learned that the restaurants with chat, CHAAT in front of them, those are all vegetarian. I didn't know that.
The what?
Shot, whatever. So they have restaurants that say chat something. Vegetarian. Didn't know that. No idea.
Oh. So that's
now you know.
A little signal. Yeah, it's a little signal.
Yeah, those are all those. So the other ones. But yeah, anyways. Go get your ethnicity on. Go get your food.
That is the cool thing about the Bay Area, though, because we do get really good restaurants from different like parts of the world that people come in. Like any type of like culture and nationality we could think of, like it's here pretty much at the Bay Area. There's at least one restaurant. You'll find it.
I always tell people I'm the spoiled white guy. I got all of the moms wanted to make food for me because where we were from, like there's not that many white people where we are.
Yeah, that's
like true. To be honest, like I was had like trying to Pleasanton or something, but like as far as like in our area, there's not that much. So I would go to like friends' houses and stuff, and their moms would be like, "Oh, like have you ever had oxtail before?" And I'm like, "No, but I would love to have some oxtail. That sounds delicious." Yeah. Then I would get some oxtail. If they just had another like Vietnamese person walk in, they're not going to be like, "Hey, do you want this oxtail?" It's like, what food do you want? Like don't do this. And so I'd go to my Filipino friend's house. I get like sisig, I get lumpia, I get all the longanisa and rice. Yeah, I go to like,
especially for all, even our football team.
Same thing. You get everything. I go to team dinners. You get like the kulua pork from the Hawaiian families and like the Tongans. They give me the giant lechon on the spit, and they'd be like, "You can have the cheek because you're white." and you don't know what it's like to have the best part of it. And I was
Yeah.
like, sounds good to me.
Let's throw it this way.
Yeah. So it always get
great.
a bunch of
Love
good
team
food.
dinners. I
Really
miss that.
spoiled.
Oh yeah, for real.
Really spoiled for the amount of food. But yeah.
Cool.
Anyways, hit us with your favorite ethnic dishes so that I can eat them and then be surprised at
true.
how good other people's foods are because I'm white.
Yeah. You said you like spices, right?
I do like spicy.
good.
I feel like not like super spicy,
But
not
give me
like
a
Thai
little-
spicy, but I'll have like the spicy food.
Okay.
Like I've had like there's a Vietnamese soup bum bo hue, and it's like I call it Red Death soup, but it's like it's just a very spicy
Yeah.
pho, and so I'll have that. I'll have like the yeah.
wanna
I'd
try
say
that,
I like
actually.
spice. I like spice more than your average, but anyways.
Cool.
Yeah, give me your ethnicity, your ethnic foods.
Ethnic foods. We
Hit
need
me
all
with
that.
it.
Definitely for the gains.
Yeah. So we have a big slate of injury news. Let me drop something down. All right. Got that down. Hit us with some questions if you need. Other than that, I do got some notes, and then we can go over these.
Let's do it.
So, how far can this go? Perfect.
Nice. It works.
All right. So, let's head over here. All right. So we can look at some of these updates, and we could start. Might as well start with the Cooper Cup.
And
Fantasy.
he's on your fantasy
outlook.
football
He
team.
is on my fantasy
Slick
football team.
Fargo fan club.
We've been on a
Injury.
roll. I think we rolled off 3 straight wins. Slick Fargo, we're doing it for you and no one else, just for us. But Cooper Cup, the injury, for those of you who might not have seen it, he got kind of rolled up on, and the outside of his leg got kind of his lower shin got hit. I was very concerned. I think I might have texted you guys at the time.
Yeah.
I know I was talking with my friends about it, about how potential big scare for a fibular fracture. Okay, that's the next to your shin bone, the outside. Now, it's non-weight bearing, so it's not the end of the world. Like if you heard like, oh, so-and-so's played with a broken leg before,
Yeah.
it's probably a fibular fracture, and they'll like tape it up or they'll like put padding on it so it doesn't get hit as much. It hurts like an SOB, but it's
Yeah.
manageable. So, but the problem is it's still a broken bone, and it's a little different when you're a quarterback as opposed to a receiver. You know, cutting on it and slamming on it
Yeah,
essentially
the way he
every
runs
play.
too. Yeah.
Yeah. So, they said he avoided that, but he had to have surgery, which tells me that there's something more than just kind of an ankle sprain going on. Usually, it said high ankle sprain, but you don't have surgery for a high ankle sprain. You know, so I think there was either ligaments that were stretched enough to where he needed surgery, or there was enough tear at the lowest part too, in addition to the potential high ankle sprain that's going on there. Does that make sense?
Yeah, exactly.
So I think there's more going on than meets the eye with that. Let's just go through this and talk about it as it goes. Jerry Jeudy. So this one also I'm interested in because they immediately said it's not an Achilles, not an Achilles, not an Achilles, not an Achilles. And then they said it's a muscle behind the ankle, basically, is what they were saying on it. So the problem with that is you have 90% of the muscle, quote unquote, behind your ankle is your Achilles tendon. So the one thing that can be a little fishy here is you have a bunch of little small muscles called your peroneals. You have your peroneals brevis and your peroneus longus, and those kind of go behind your outside ankle bone and goes up and attaches up there. And your peroneus longus is definitely the one that always gets hurt in the high ankle sprain. So that one's more like mid shin and it goes all the way up. Your peroneal brevis goes short and attaches kind of right under, if I remember correctly, kind of right around where that ankle bone is on the outside. And it goes behind it and attaches there. That helps you kind of basically lift the outside part of your foot up.
Got it.
So like you crush your arch and open it up. That's called pronation. So it helps you pronate your foot, and it's for stability wise for your ankle. Usually that's stretched in a high ankle sprain when it goes the opposite way. So when your arch pops up and you kind of roll on the outside of that foot, that's usually what's stretched, and that's why it gets kind of the high ankle sprain is an issue. Yeah, so that's the issue with that. So are there some? Yeah, there's a little bit, and there's one called your posterior tibialis that runs on the inside part of your leg that comes up. That does a little bit of the opposite, so that rolls it inside, so it lifts the arch of the foot up. But those aren't very, very uncommon for those to actually get hurt. So I don't know what they're talking about in like muscles behind.
Was he just like running a route or just?
Yeah, he just non-contact. So I think I texted you guys in the group that I was like, Achilles, like no one falls like that with an ankle injury, then grabs the back of their leg. That's not a Achilles injury. No shot.
I mean, but still, like the recovery time for him still be 4 to 6 weeks, regardless.
Yeah, to have anything back there, he's probably, if it's any injury behind there, especially with non-contact, is gonna be. I'm hesitant to say anything less than 4 weeks, because that tells me it's a grade 2. If you fall and collapse like that, that's at least a partial tear.
Yeah, it has to be something.
At least a partial tear. So we'll see about that, but I would say about 4 weeks.
Go deep into the playoffs anyways. So.
Yeah, and he's kind of their I know Cortland Sutton's kind of been doing well, but they might try to get him just, I don't know, maybe star power and then trade him.
He's been hurt all 3 years.
Jerry Jeudy keeps getting hurt. He hurt his ankle last year. I don't remember if it's the same one or not.
Yeah, he just keeps getting hurt. Poor
see if
kid.
it says it on here. Doesn't say anything about if it's the same one or not, but he also had an issue with an ankle last year. Juju. So Juju's concussion, people might remember, very similar to the 201, where you saw the fencing reaction. So you saw the hands come up, you saw him kind of putting his hands around his chin and face area, and you saw him kind of holding that position, and it took for a while to kind of get out of it.
My bad. Is there water over there?
Ooh, squad. But you saw him do that fencing position, which is what's very, very scary and is immediately going to get called out for concussion protocol. Like, that's obvious sign no matter what. Fencing doesn't actually necessarily pertain to how severe the concussion is. So it's really going to be dependent on his symptoms. So if, like, say today, if he still had a headache, they'd probably going to keep him out. The one thing with Juju is I think this is his 4th concussion since he's been in the league, since 2019. I'm fairly certain it's his 4th, which is nothing to scoff about. So they're going to be playing it a little bit like safe to the chest. Yeah.
When does like the yellow flag go up? Around the 4th one?
Anything past the 2nd one.
Okay. I've
had many conversations with family members or just like patients and stuff, and they talk to me. I'm like, "Oh, did you play football?" I was like, "Yeah, I played football. I had a concussion. Like, it's not the end of the world, but like, I think the number that I would start like being cautious at is after 2. If like my son or child gets 2 concussions in a sport, I might sit there and be like, okay, I'm gonna at least monitor how he is after this, or how they are, if she's like having trouble reading, or all of a sudden changes like different attitude, or has like more than natural mood swings for a child. I don't know. I'm assuming they're going to be a teenager by this point at least. Then I might consider it. So 4 is a little skeptical, but also if they're a professional athlete, I'm going to be like, dude, your choice, man. You do whatever you want to do. But if I'm like for sure high school kid into college, like you get 2 concussions, I'm going to monitor a little bit closely. 3rd one, I might have some serious conversations. How severe is it? What's going on? How far apart were they? That'll be kind of my limiting factor there. That's when I'd really have a look at it. But the one thing is this doesn't necessarily say how bad it was, but I think he's going to miss at least a week. Just from how people are reacting to it. They probably should keep him out.
They already had their bye week already?
Yeah. So he should, and they just got Kadarius Toney. They have MVS. They have like a decent number of weapons now.
Yeah. Everybody's understanding the playbook for sure.
Yeah. So I wouldn't like. I don't think he's gonna play next week. But again, that's going to be if he passes protocol. Like, it doesn't matter what I say, honestly. If he passes protocol, he passes protocol. It's a millions of dollar, $1 billion business, for matter of fact.
Yeah.
It's not going to matter. If you can play, you can play. That's it for the ones here. Let me go look at the ones that I had queued up too, so I can talk about them. Let's do the Gerald Everett. Gerald Everett, he had a shoulder. He's the one I don't remember.
Yeah, I thought he
Let's see.
was playing in the game. I didn't watch too much of that.
He
I did watch the
did.
game, but I can't remember when he went out.
He had what did he have? Day-to-day. Oh, with the groin. Oh, I don't like that.
Hell no. Damn.
Yeah. This says day-to-day. I don't trust that at all. I don't think he plays. Not with the injury history they've been having with everyone. I think they sit him.
Damn, I know. Everybody on their teams is injured.
Yeah, because that's going to be their fourth receiver out.
It was all bad.
Yeah, and that's just soft tissue, man. Soft tissue. Groin is basically your hamstring. So you have your adductor magnus, and that's basically your hamstring.
Sheesh.
So that's what it is on the inside. You have this connects at your hip bone, connects down right to like the inside of your leg, basically your hamstring. So it's essentially your hamstring. So think of this as like a hamstring strain, how scary those are, how much we don't like that.
Yeah.
Day-to-day is very much, if he plays, 50% chance he doesn't make it through the game.
Yeah.
50% chance it gets even worse. So that's not a great thing to hear. So I don't like the outlook on that.
So
I would have a backup plan. Maybe I don't drop him, but I would have like, sorry, can drop him if you want, but I would just have a backup plan. I would keep him there. He's been a nice surprise in a position.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
He's been pretty
in a
solid.
position that's been
Cool
really,
run.
really sparse. It's not the greatest thing to do. Yeah, he's sit him for a week, let him heal. But if he plays, he might make it worse. So I would just sit him on your bench and hope they don't play him. Let's go to the next one. Zach Ertz, my boy. I actually really like Zach Ertz as a player. I thought he was.
Yeah.
I thought he was done, and then he went and had like a little, like a life-changing event going to the Cardinals after they thought he was done. Dallas Goedert came for a spot. He took it. Foreshadowing. But Zach Ertz, he had a knee injury. They said no ACL. They didn't come out with the actual injury of it, but he's done for the year. Like, short.
Damn.
They already said he's done. Could it be a meniscus thing? Could it be a bone bruise thing? Could it be a patellar tendon thing? I don't know. They haven't said anything, but I would for sure. I mean, he's going on the IR. You're dropping him. He's not playing the rest of the year. Excuse me. So there's that. Then we can go to a little bit of Stafford. Stafford's in concussion protocol. So I think there's probably more than a 50-50 shot that he plays.
Since he's already out 1 week.
Yeah. If I'm the Rams, though, I might just punt.
Yeah, it makes sense.
The way that the season's going, Cooper Kupp just got hurt. I don't know.
Like, what's the reason?
Yeah, the one difference with him is because it's concussion, it's a little bit different of like, and he's had a little bit of time to heal. It's not like a soft tissue injury. Like if he's good to go, it's not gonna make it any worse. It's not like you're pushing the envelope. He's either good or he's not. By protocol standards, so I don't know what they do. They might not sit him just because they're paying him a shit ton of money, so they might just let him roll. But I say there's more than 50-50 shot. If you have in fantasy, you need to have a better.
If you're
shot than that. You should be dropping him anyways. Yeah, you have other issues without Cooper Kupp.
Matt Stafford.
Who had the bigger Super Bowl hangover, Rams or Bengals?
Timo.
I would say the Rams, just because their offense is just anemic. Like they don't have anything outside of Cooper Kupp. They can't run the ball. Their line is so bad. So I don't even know, but their line is like different. So I don't know if that qualifies as a hangover, if you're just literally objectively worse based on your line. The Bengals had everything and just like started off slow. And I think Jamar Chase has been either boom or bust. Like he hasn't been amazing by any means. But he's had the games where he's just cracked it open and won it for him. So like it is what it is. Yeah, risked it all for the chip. They signed Whitworth, 40 years old or 39, however old he was, playing left tackle, Pro Bowl caliber. And then they just had that line together and it worked out for him. The Rams just don't have a line. Like their line is so bad.
Yeah, they were like, okay, well,
unbelievably bad.
We got the one we wanted.
And then the Bengals have a completely different line, but they at least tried. Like they got 3 different.
Still suck.
They got to guard Kappa from the Bucks. They got a center from. Crap, I don't remember.
Is their defense just not as good as it was last?
Their line is just bad. They can't block anybody. So their line's been really bad. Their defense is like average, but it was average last year. It wasn't that good. Yeah, I'd say bigger hangovers the Rams. What the hell happened? Sean McVay, man, you're the big guy.
They were talking about retirement already.
Yeah.
So it's like they don't care. That's it.
We have a question. Njoku is still out. I think I can't remember what he had. I was talking a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah, I remember we kind of covered it. Ankle?
I think he had a high ankle sprain, if I remember. We're getting confirmation it was high ankle. 5 days ago. Yeah, if he's still getting DMPs, high ankle sprain. When did it start?
Oh shit.
Sunday, third quarter, October 27th. That's 3 weeks ago, just about. Mm-hmm. Yeah, about 4 to 6 weeks is the standard high ankle. So I see that this question is for Njoku over Everett for playing this week. I think Njoku's got one more week. It's a 4 to 6 weeker, and I think they wait and unleash him back when Deshaun Watson comes in. That'd be a more realistic timeline for him. He could play. I don't know how bad it was in general, but enough to not play him when these are kind of crucial games for them. Like the Browns have needed to win these to try to stay relevant, to try to be in the hunt, because they're 3-6 right now. Mm-hmm. And if they were 4-5, you could see Deshaun coming in and knocking off 1 or 2 more wins on top of that and just be like, all right, like they're back in the race, like they can go to playoffs. They needed these wins. Yeah. So they needed to they wanted to be 4-5. 3-6 is a little bit of it's tough. A stout hurdle to jump over. Yeah. So it doesn't seem like it's not the greatest. You might want to go after who's the Trey McBride. He's the Cardinals backup. Might want to take that, or I don't know, take a chance on trading for high risk, high upside guy like Kyle Pitts. I don't know. Like put you might want to put together a real nice trade package for that. Maybe with a receiver if that guy like lost Cooper Kupp or something. That might be an idea. But yeah. Anyways, staying on the theme of the Cardinals, Kyler Murray. Boo. Hammy. Boo. Don't like him.
I don't like him either.
He hates Kyler Murray 3000. Kyler Murray, hammy. He's probably going to travel. Are they going? Why do I feel like they're going somewhere far? They're going to Mexico City. Jeez. They have a game in Mexico City next week.
Against the Niners.
Yeah. So the one thing is, it's
they have
the
to
Niners.
Win that game.
Yeah.
They have to win the game.
Also, the backup Colt McCoy has a hammy. So they might be rolling in Trace McSorley. The big all you Penn State fans and college football fans. Trace McSorley. Weird enough, did you watch any of the Cardinal game? Weird enough, they had a Trace McSorley like you know how they do the fake they do like the animated pictures of him? Yeah. They had a Trace McSorley one locked and ready to go with the tattoo on his arm and everything. Dude, it's sick. Let me pull it up. Hold on. What's the Trace McSorley graphic, I guess? Dude, they had his whole like oh man, I don't know what I'm gonna get into here. They had it on the bottom corner of Fox or whatever it was, and it had like his tattoo and stuff, and it was crazy. Damn it.
Well,
Hey, that's a legend. Of course they had one. They probably had it from the Ravens days. Just
Dang it, where is it? It was at the bottom of the screen. I was like, how do they just have this? He's the third string quarterback. Why is this in? Why is this a thing? Because he scored a touchdown, or no, maybe he didn't score it. I don't know. Was it Fox or CBS? It's kind of bothering me now. I want to know. I don't remember. Damn it. Cardinals. Yeah, it's that tattoo that he has right there. Like, that was in the graphic. It was really, really weird.
What?
I didn't understand it.
They're just
Like,
prepared.
kudos to
Just in case?
Kudos to the guy that was like, you know what, just in case we get a Trace McSorley, I'm gonna be freaking ready for it, and we're gonna put it on there.
Somebody actually got a
Trace McSorley tattoo.
An
Oh, no,
actual-
Kyler Murray.
Oh, okay.
Yeesh.
I was like,
Tough. Dang it. Someone
It's
send me
crazy
that graphic.
for people to actually get a tattoo of like a player. Like a jersey is one thing, but to get a tattoo of a player that hasn't even won one yet.
what happens if you just trade it?
Yeah, trade it or you never.
Dude, I don't even want to buy a jersey of half the guys. Like, I can't imagine getting a whole friggin' tattoo. The commitment, man. They better have some insider knowledge.
Or the people who do the tattoos like right before the Super Bowl and they lose.
Damn it. Well, it's this one. They had this like weird cross tattoo on it, and I'm like, it was
got it
hilarious.
on
I
there.
want to find a picture of it, but it was hilarious to me. I was like, who in their right mind was just ready with this?
They're like, nah, we got.
Who's
this.
the guy? Who's
Trace
the
is
Trace McSorley graphic guy? Oh, have I just been spelling McSorley?
Maybe.
Shoot, maybe that's why. I'm just dumb. Oh well. But yeah, no, that was sick.
So this guy Trace McSorley might
Mm-hmm.
be the starter. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think he starts, but there's a good chance he gets in because you got two hammies that go down. Trace McSorley song? What?
There's a song.
What the hell?
There's a song.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Matty
Play it,
Fresh?
play it. It would come out the speakers.
It might.
Oh man. I'm way into this if it's a thing. I'm super into this. I don't know. I'm all about irrational love for random sports things.
No, it's a banger too.
Oh.
I can't hear it, but I want to.
Is it going now?
I don't think you get audio.
No
Damn
audio.
it.
All right, we'll do it next time.
I'll
We'll
have
get
to
audio
I'll
next
have to
time.
do that one.
I'll play it for you guys here.
We'll have to get on the Trace McSorley game. I love that. I love irrational love of guys like that. It's like our Tuiasosopo love. Nothing ever told us, but like, I want it.
It's actually on Apple Music.
It's on Apple Music.
Oh no, I have heard the song. Oh my
Hey.
god.
Hey.
Matty Fresh, what does this guy looks like? Yeah, that's exactly what I imagine him looking like.
That's the Trace McSorley song.
Wow.
McSorley.
I love that. This is
Sick.
exactly how I imagine him looking.
It's his homie.
Yeah.
Him and Trace.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
They call me Trace. That's sick. Certified
I'm in.
banger.
I'm in. Have you guys ever heard of I think I used to talk to you about him, Mike Stud. He used to be he was a freshman all ACC closer he was a pitcher, freshman of the year at Duke as a pitcher. Had Tommy John surgery, never came out of it, and then just started rapping.
For real?
Yeah, now he's like a pretty successful rapper. He goes by like just Mike.
He just goes by Mike, but Mike Stead.
Yeah, Mike Stud was his original name, and then he recently switched it to just Mike. Like these are fire. Like this has to be on the this is ultimate, but this is like my thing though, is like the kind of the frat boy rap. Like I'm very into that. Like I'm not gonna lie, that's me. So like you guys got to hit the mic. One of his album covers is literally pouring out a Bud Light.
Frat boy
Let's
rappers.
see.
There's drill rappers and frat boy rappers.
Smoking weed with Migos. It's just me and me amigos is one of the lines to a song. Right here, Frio. It's called Frio. Smoking weed to Migos is just me and me amigos. I love frat boy rap. I'm full in. You guys need to listen to Frio. If not, this needs to be on the book club of this. Maybe, I'm sorry, Mo, if you've ripped me for this, but like, hey man, this got me through part of my, this came out when I was like, I first discovered it when I was in grad school, and it was like helping me get through, man. I was like learning about neuro fucking like physiology and stuff, and thinking about Mike Stud. Oh man. Anyways,
nice.
Kyler Murray, yeah, Hammy, Trouble. We already
Judy.
went over Judge Judy.
Good deal.
Dallas Gophart, Mr. Goddard. He has a shoulder injury that they're being very, very hush hush on about what's actually wrong with him. But they did. I think they said he was done.
Oh, what?
I think they said, yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, they said he was done, I thought. Extended time. Yeah. So they're not saying anything about whether it was a subluxation, whether it was a dislocation, whether it was an AC sprain.
Oh, well, yeah, 13 hours ago, CBS Sports says out indefinitely.
Yeah. They have been real hush-hush about what's going on with him. So
Damn.
the thing about shoulder injury is it could be a biceps, it could be a rotator cuff, it could be a labral tear, it could be a dislocation, could be a subluxation, could be like there's a million different things it could be. Mm-hmm. It could be a cracked collarbone, to be honest, and they just don't want to say anything. Like, so yeah, I was trying to see if there was any other words on it, but I tried to look up this earlier in the day and couldn't find anything about it. Just like the Judge Judy is kind of
hush hush.
Yeah, the Jerry Judy's been like, oh, it's just something back there, but we're not gonna say anything, and how everything's kind of weirdly hush hush. Going on that, I want to bring back to one that we talked earlier a few weeks ago when I talked about the Matt Ryan injury. How they said he was indefinitely out, and it was an injury decision that put Ellinger into the game, and I stood on here and I said, hey, that's just coach speak. They're trying to, like, you could play with a separated shoulder. Like, it's not that bad. Mm-hmm. AC sprain. Let's pull that up, actually. So, right here. So here are the different ones. Let me make sure this is on that you can kind of see. Yeah. So type 1, type 2, type 3. Type 1 is not the end of the world. Like, most NFL players that got on type 1 in the season and probably not even said anything about it. Not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Type 2 is kind of when it starts to swell up. That's when it can get a little bit bad, but it's still there. You can tape it together. You can kind of keep it. You can keep it up. You can you can inject it essentially just so it doesn't hurt when you do things. It's really hard to re-tear that unless it hits the ground and fully goes. But like, you're a quarterback. Like, you're not getting hit that much into the ground. Like, if you do, it's a problem anyways. But there have been instances of people getting grade 2 AC sprains and separated shoulder, and then that turns into just, injected, and then you go play the next game. They might miss a week maybe. But when he came down, they said he was 4 to 6 weeks. And I was like, that's not normal. That's definitely not normal for it. So at least as far as a football is, like a professional NFL player, it's not normal. For a regular person like you and me, 4 to 6 weeks of probably not doing your regular stuff that you're doing. And then you'll come back to it and it'll kind of, like, you'll get back into it. But 4 to 6 weeks is a regular person without round-the-clock care, without access to immediate cortisone injections, without access to 12 hours a day of treatment. Like,
Sheesh.
He'll be all right.
Yeah.
He'll make it. So I wanted to bring that up as like, hey, he, just like I said, he's fine. So as soon as the new, well, not fine, but he's good enough to play.
Yeah.
New coaches came in, they said, nah, Ellinger, you suck. Not happening. Which I kind of feel bad for.
Coach?
Frank Reich. I feel bad for him. The Frank Reich, I feel like they made the decision was above him. I felt like Irsay was like, no, you have to start Ellinger. Matt Ryan's been so bad. Now we have an excuse. You have to play this guy. And then Ellinger was so bad that they fired Frank Reich. And now Jeff Saturday comes in and he was like, hey, so that guy's really bad. And they're like, you know what? You're right. Like, start whoever you want. And now Matt Ryan gets in. Like, that's that
shady.
sucks.
Yeah, that's shady.
But yeah, Matt Ryan was not he didn't need to do all that.
And he was like Jeff Saturday was coaching high school.
Yeah, he has a losing record as a high school coach, and he still beat the Raiders. So you know what? Maybe I should go be a head coach for an NFL football team, and I might have the same record. I have a winning record as a high school coach, so you know I'll be better. I can beat the Raiders at least.
I could beat the Raiders.
God, so pathetic. But yeah, so there's that.
Mm.
Let's go.
Do we talk about Kauai? Not yet, huh?
Let's do the Kawhi. I'm in for the Kawhi. So Kawhi Leonard has a weird. He's had an ACL for a while, but it's been more than 9 months. And he's a professional athlete, so he quote unquote should be back. But he's been having. They don't even call them setbacks, which means he's just not healing appropriately.
Is he pretty up there in age at this point?
No, he's like 30, maybe, right? Let me.
Yeah,
I'll
we
pull
could
it
do
up.
that. Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard. He is. How old are you? 31. Like 31, but he's missed like the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Basically.
He's been out. Yeah, he's been out.
Since the bubble, he's been out. But he's had some weird things going on where he's either not healing properly or there's, scar tissue buildup. So one of the big issues with a large surgery like an ACL surgery, any big ligamentous repair, a little different from like an ectomy or like a meniscectomy, or they like take something out of you. That's what ectomy is, always taking something out. The bigger issue with full repairs is what's called scar tissue. And scar tissue, I think we've talked on here before about how it just kind of lays down wherever. There's no rhyme or reason to it. It just lays down. And some people scar down more than others. Now, other injuries may scar down more than other injuries and blah, blah, blah. But it's really all subjective and not like really predictable. So what probably happens is either the scar tissue is building up and it's making it really stiff and it doesn't move as well. And when you have things stiff, they don't move as well. It can lead to some nervous responses. For instance, they have a response where if you have this injury, your body will say, hey, something's wrong there. Let's still protect that. And it'll send a bunch of swelling and edema and histamines and prostaglandins and just stuff basically to fill it up, to give blood to the area to try to heal and repair it when it's past the phase of healing and repairing. So it's out of the inflammation phase, out of the proliferation phase, and into the maturation phase, but it's still sending all the things that are in there for the inflammation and proliferation phase. So it's just basically sending extra stuff in there. It doesn't need to be there. The problem with that is too much swelling. 1, it looks bad. 2, it's like makes your leg heavier. 3, it can actually shut off some of your muscles. So it's like it doesn't give it enough space to activate, and so your nervous system not only needs space, but it has reflexes to stop itself from hurting itself more. So specifically, you have these things called GTOs, which are they're called Golgi tendon organs. And that's at the end of your tendons, basically. And they sense extreme tension. And so they will actually respond if you have too much weight. It'll cause your muscle to kind of shut off before you hurt yourself. Now, you can override those. But sometimes if it's pure edema, swelling, you have other reflexes that are in that kind of similar pattern where it's going to sense stress and it's going to sense something and it's going to basically shut off your muscle so you can't use it. So if that's happening,
that's tough.
Exactly. You can kind of see where I'm going with that. Is if he has these responses in his knee still from it attempting to heal itself and it not being able to, it can lead to decreasing your just neural fibers inside of your muscles. And when you're in a peak athlete, if you have any loss in fibers, like that's a big difference.
Does his height have a lot to do with this as well?
His size just in general put more stress on your knee than others, which would make it even more important to have these. If you have these problems, it's going to make even more of an impact.
Did Clay kind of have the same thing? ACL? I can't remember what Clay had.
Clay had ACL, but he had an Achilles on his when he was coming back. He popped his Achilles. The one thing you can kind of bring this back to is James Wiseman last year. James Wiseman last year had a meniscus repair, which should take 4 to 6 months. Shouldn't take 9 months. Shouldn't take that, especially for a professional athlete. His took about 9 months, and they kept having quote unquote setbacks that they wouldn't call setbacks. They just said, "Oh, he's still experiencing soreness. He's experiencing that. He's experiencing this." A lot of times, soreness is due to the swelling and the impact that response has to you, and so it'll swell it up and it'll cause this pain. It'll cause nerves to kind of shut off, or them to be hypersensitive, or there's just a lot of issues that can happen when they have that nervous response. So I think to bring it all back together, I think that's what's going on with Kawhi is he's having some sort of response in his healing phase that is forcing him to either feel unstable and not right, which in basketball, if your feel is off, like you're cold, like it's not good. And so I get it. So any little thing in that recovery process, if he doesn't feel right, and Kawhi's been very open to be like, no, I'm not good. I'm not playing. Yeah. So that type of personality mixed with just the potential for issue with such a big surgery that it's, I'm not surprised it's taking longer for someone like him, but I am surprised that it's taking this long and there's such a big, because he played on 5-5 and they're still saying that he still has a way to go, blah, blah, blah. And generally if you're playing 5-on-5 on that, it's just conditioning. So I don't understand the whole
just not playing the full game.
Yeah. So I don't know what's going on with that. So there's got to be more than meets the eye to it. Could there have been some nerve damage done in the surgery? Yeah, maybe. But like, I wouldn't really blame a surgeon or anything at this point. I think his body's scarred down and his body didn't reject it, but it just wasn't.
Just kind of happens to some people,
Yeah, it wasn't a full, appropriate, predictable healing pattern. And I feel like there was stuff going on with it that led him to kind of not be all right with it. So he's going to be one of the ones that I just have no clue. No idea when he's going to come back. Could be another 2 months. Could he come back on Christmas? Yeah. Could he come back in like 2 weeks? Yeah. So he's going to be a really weird one of not having stuff.
I mean, that's the same thing like in basketball, though. Basketball players have been kind of sitting out more often than not.
Yeah, and then we have the other basketball one I was ready with was LeBron James.
Oh, yeah. You got hurt?
LeBron James. What happened with LeBron James?
LeBron James?
Do you see he's been hurt?
I just know he got my chips up last week. Maybe.
So he has I think he had a groin strain.
Oof.
So has he been playing the whole time? Yeah, so he hasn't played since November 9th. And Ant Davis has been carrying. So he has a groin strain. The fishy thing with that is they said that they saw it on MRI. If you can see a groin strain on MRI, that thing's worse than a grade 1. There's no shot in hell that you can see lower than there's no shot in hell you can see a grade 1 on MRI. No shot.
Ouch.
You could see some discoloration or something but you wouldn't be able to actually clear it in a specific muscle that there's something going on there.
Fuck.
So I wouldn't be surprised if it's another 2 weeks.
At least 10
days. Yeah, okay. 2 weeks, 10 more days.
Still not that bad.
I mean, it's going to be a 2 to 4 weeker.
Okay. So. Okay.
And then someone of his age, I mean, he's played, 19 years in the NBA? He's got a little bit of mileage on him. I wouldn't be surprised if he takes 2 weeks off from the point of injury. So after November 9th, when is that? 2 weeks after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, just wait for it.
Yeah, I can see that being a thing.
LeBron James. Well, yeah, you're a Warriors fan, I'm guessing. Do you have like a secondary team that you really rock with?
I used to. It usually goes in spurts. I used to really, really enjoy, and I've talked with James about this, the old Hornets, the New Orleans Hornets, the David West, Jamal McGlure, Jamal Mashburn, Chris Paul.
That was cool.
The early Chris Paul.
When you actually liked him?
Oh, yeah. I used to love Chris Paul so much. Him, the old Steve Franchise and Cuttino Mobley Rockets.
That's a good one, too.
The Allen Houston Knicks I kind of liked for no real reason other than I think I had to have had like a franchise in like Kobe NBA courtside 2002 and I was just hoisting threes with Allen Houston or something. I loved Allen Houston.
Best.
No real reason for it. But yeah, I'm trying to think the most recent like team that I just blindly supported outside of the Warriors. It had to have been in like the late 2000s.
How you doing in your NBA fantasy?
Not super great. I've had a bunch of injuries go down, actually.
Oh, no.
Dame Lillard was down with a calf strain for a while.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
So, I mean, it's early.
I lost chips because he didn't play.
Yeah. he's been out for a little bit.
And he was
I think he just came back.
Oh, did he? All right, okay, cool. They were winning in the beginning of the season for sure.
Yeah, it's a long year, so you just got to hold on tight and just hope you guys stay healthy. But I can't remember any recent teams that I've just liked. It had to have been in the early 2000s. Maybe the Jermaine O'Neal Pacers I kind of liked.
That was a cool one.
I like that team.
The fight that broke out? That one?
Yeah, Malice in the Palace.
Yeah,
I did like I always liked Baron Davis even before the Warriors got him. I was a big Baron Davis guy. Because he was on the Hornets too.
The Warriors Believe team was actually pretty fun.
Yeah.
That was a good little squad.
Yeah. The Alonzo Mourning Heat with Dan Magic. Yeah. Alonzo Mourning was a weird.
Pretty solid, though. Pretty solid play.
I mean, he was second MVP voting one year, right? He was like up there.
Damn.
He's the man. There's a reason he's a Hall of Famer.
Top 3 defensive centers of all time.
Oh, yeah. Who's your
secondary team?
Who's your favorite team in any sport that's not your own?
I'm trying to think of a cool one. My secondary teams for the four sports off the top: for baseball, Braves; basketball, Portland Trailblazers; football, Bills, just because of the Bills Mafia. And
we've been Bills Mafia for since Josh Allen got in the league, and he did like his rookie year. He did like weird quarterback spin things, trying to jump and dive people, and I was like, hell yeah, man! I'm kind of scared for you, but like I like that. Give me more of that. Give me more of guys diving in the air for no reason, putting his body in the line. Even he's like 6'5", 270.
Yeah, and,
guy's an animal.
And then for hockey, it used to be the Blackhawks, the Chicago Blackhawks, but now it's the New York Rangers. I like their young team.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably all my secondaries. Always got to have a secondary because my main teams never win nothing. So there's that.
I have a hard time rooting for football because that was my most emotional investment. So I don't really have any other like favorite football teams. But I have a bunch of like basketball teams that I enjoyed watching. I think that's because the Warriors sucked for so long. It's like so much of my life.
And I mean,
I define happiness somewhere.
The rivalries are not as intense as football.
Yeah, you know, like the Jason Kidd, Michael Finley, that Dallas team. I always like Tyson Chandler.
That was cool. That was a
Love
good
those guys.
Solid 5. Like that's a good.
Yeah, Jason Terry. Yeah, I kind of like the Pistons for a little bit, but just because they were weird and beat because they beat the Lakers, like I kind of supported it. But that was That's out of spite. Like I like the KG and I like the KG Celtics, but that was just out of spite for all the Laker fans that I knew.
That was a cool little team too with Ray Allen.
I can't say I really enjoyed them though. I kind of like the 1 year of Ray Allen and Michael Redd on the Bucks. I kind of liked it, but yeah, man. Once the Warriors got good, I was like, I couldn't. Not like I couldn't, but I like focused.
Yeah, you're like, oh.
I couldn't watch another team in playoffs and support them because it was the Warriors. And I was like, oh, I have to do this. So like after 2007, I had hope, and I was like, all right, like I need to start supporting these guys a little bit more.
Yeah, the reason why I became a Portland Trailblazer fan was because of
Rip City.
Brandon
Roy.
No, before that, Miles Davis. No, not Davis.
Darius Miles.
Darius Miles.
The headband.
Yeah, Darius
headband
Miles.
wonder.
I love Bonzi Wells. Bonzi Wells was my guy, man. And then they also had Rashid for a little bit, and then Damian Stoudemire. Cool little five. They kind of a little run, but they couldn't finish. They could have finished.
Arvidas. Arvidas Sabonis.
So yeah, that was a cool team. I always used them in like NBA, 2K, and stuff like that.
That was I think that's why I liked that Steve Francis Rockets, because Steve Francis and Baron Davis were the only 2 point guards that could dunk in NBA Live 2004. And so I'd always have one on my team because I hated missing layups or like getting swatted when I went to the rim. So I always wanted a dunker because dunking was OP. Like all you had to do was dunk and you like made it. They didn't have as soon as you initiated your dunk to start going, you couldn't stop it halfway. In the early games, they didn't have like the body mechanics to do that. So if you're dunking, you're dunking through people. And I would just toast people.
Well, you're definitely more live than 2K?
Yeah, at live, at NBA Live a lot. Up until like...
The dunk contest in live was pretty fun.
The double through the legs, I used to do that every time. Always get 50s. Tracy McGrady was OP. I like Tracy McGrady a lot. He was just always so hurt.
One live was pretty fun. Or I meant the one live, but one
damn
live.
You made me think of a team, and I forgot it too. They were late 2000s. Crap.
Late 2000s?
Yeah. You were talking about Damon Stoudemire. Who's on that team?
Rasheed Wallace. Maybe Detroit? You're thinking Detroit Pistons?
No, not Detroit. It was
Stoudemire, Bonzi Wells.
But the Grizzlies. The Grindhouse Grizzlies were so fun. With
there was another
Zach Randolph was Zebo.
Yeah.
Zebo, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, Mike Conley.
That was pretty solid. That team. Big. That was big.
Mike Conley might be one of my favorite like non-Warrior players of the like century, just because I'm like, oh man, he's always good enough, but never like actually good.
One of my favorite basketball players is Jamal Crawford, just secretly on the low.
He dropped 50 for the Warriors once. I do love Jamal Crawford. He probably has the most, like him. He probably dropped 50 for the Hawks. Like
baller.
Yeah, his like, man, we had him. We had the poor man's Jamal Crawford. We had Jordan Crawford for a little bit. He was kind of fun. He dropped 30 randomly. Oh man, those are fun. Obscure.
Who do you think Poole plays like?
Jordan Poole.
He's
like I would say he's like a new age Crawford, where it's less ISO and it's more in the flow, swing the ball but run through, of a lot of high screen pick and rolls, a lot of I call it like a movement ISO. There's not like a square up ISO anymore. There's ISOs where you're dropping back or you're moving forward. You want to get them moving towards or away from the basket, so you can take advantage of it. Either you're gonna, if you're getting them moving backwards, you're gonna take the step back, or you're gonna get back and you're gonna do the step back fake up and then dribble it down past them, or you do like the sham god as they're coming back at you. But there's a lot more movement in this, I feel, as opposed to trying to get someone on their heels and just have them sit in front of you. I'm not like a basketball aficionado, but I feel like it's a lot more movement ISO as opposed to like the old Joe Johnson ISOs where it's like I'm gonna like dribble through my legs 3 times, just pull up when you're not ready. That's kind of, I feel like that's more of the like the Crawford ISOs, or that's what it used to be. But now I feel like it's more in the flow where they're gonna try to get you. They'll run you a high pick and roll to get you on a switch, and then you'll attack that person. But you're usually 3 feet behind the 3-point line now because they got to be up on it because there's so many people that can just pop that and take that. It's a much different ISO game than there was. But I think he's like, I want to say Jamal Crawford, but like I feel like I'm just saying that because he was like a spark plug scorer. A part of me wants to say more of like a Michael Finley, Michael Redd. Mm-hmm. But I'm not in tune enough with those guys' games to know what they did to make like an adequate guess on or adequate like comparison between the two. But I would say, as far as I'm concerned, it's pretty like a new age Jamal Crawford because he's kind of a distributor. He'll get you 4 or 5 assists
Defensive
a game.
player though? Nah, really.
Crawford was a terrible defensive player.
Huh?
I feel like Crawford was a terrible defensive player. Poole is not. He's average, if anything.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if
I feel like Poole is average to below average. You don't really switch on to him, but you're not like scared. Highest ceiling of Bradley Beal. I can see that. I kind of like that. Of kind of an undersized guard. Beal's a little bit more stocky, more tank-like. Poole is very more wiry, a little bit taller. I think he's 6'5", 6'6". Bradley Beal's like 6'4", maybe on a good day. Yeah, I could see Bradley Beal ceiling.
So
a little bit better distributor though.
If you were starting a football or a basketball team, would you kind of have a player like Poole, or would you kind of go for like a Ja Morant?
I think Ja Morant over Poole in general, but if they were like equal at their talents, I would take Ja Morant over Poole. Don't get this twisted. But if I'm gonna have a scorer that's equally as good at scoring as he is at what Ja Morant does, I would much rather just have the scorer. I would much rather be able to spread it out. I like the quickness of Ja Morant, but I don't want to bank my franchise on a guy that's that aggressive. Of like just kind of reckless. Play. Yeah, I love it. It's so much fun to watch, but I don't want to bank my
everything on it.
Yeah, I don't want to bank my franchise on a guy who's just 100 miles an hour all the time, and that's what he has to do in order to be successful. If Ja Morant doesn't go 100 miles an hour, he's not as good. But the fact that he is, he's kind of like, that's the whole Derrick Rose conundrum was. Yeah, people were fully aware he was going to wreck himself.
Wade. Yeah, Dwayne Wade did the same thing. Like,
knew they were going to wreck themselves, and they had to change eventually.
Yeah.
No one really thought Derrick Rose could be that good of a jump shooter, but he did. But I just don't know if Ja Morant's like that.
Yeah, I don't know if
he's got so much more of a. I guess Derrick Rose had a kind of a little bit of an edge to him. I was gonna say, Ja's got so much of an edge to him that I don't see him ever backing down like that. He's getting better at shooting, but I wouldn't.
Yeah, it's like what? It's only like third year in, fourth. We're getting kind of close.
Yeah, but he's just not his shot doesn't look as smooth. Like he gets up and shoots it. I'm like, I don't know if that's going in. Like it just doesn't look right to me. But
who's the swollest NBA player?
Desmond Bane. He's pretty beefy. Desmond Bane is beefy as hell. It used to be Corey Maggette. You could not argue differently with me. Corey Maggette was the buffest NBA player of all time.
I always said if there was one way I wanted to work out and like try to get like a certain type of like frame, I would always wanted Iggy shoulders.
Iggy was buff as hell too. Look at this though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's pretty swole as hell.
Look at this kid.
Yeah, because everybody else is pretty skinny. Holy shit!
This guy is just a freaking tank.
It reminds me of like Adrian Peterson like arms. You know what I'm saying? Like who? Yeah, I mean, Zion's pretty big. Like,
look at this.
But yeah, no, he's ripped.
This guy's a unit.
Oh, you know who? Jarrett Jack used to be pretty
Jarrett Jack was buff. He was a little small though. Like he was a little. He
had that stocky.
Yeah. Look at this, dude.
Yeah, no, he's a beast.
Oh yeah. Desmond Bane's swole as hell. You seen this, James? Desmond Bane is swole as hell. The next one. I was not on there yet.
Like, how does he shoot with all those muscles?
Freaking pythons for arms, man. Absolute pythons. This guy's an animal. We'll pull up Corey Maggette.
Corey Maggette had a big ass one too.
Corey Maggette.
Yeah, no, he's swole as hell.
Wait, do I even have? Oh, I don't even have it up. Oh, I suck. Damn it. My bad. All right, let me pull this back then. The Desmond Bane. Just look at that, dude. Oh man. My bad. I didn't know that he was. I didn't know I wasn't on there. Yeah, Desmond Bain is buff as hell.
What the? Why is his arm that big?
Desmond
play
Bain's buff
basketball.
as hell.
To play basketball.
Desmond Bain's buff as hell.
Like you can't even use.
Swole.
Can't even use
Absolute
your arms
unit.
like that.
What a tank.
Shoulders huge.
Look at that bicep. That bicep is literally
his
as big as his
whole-
own head. Like
yeah.
I want to measure this and
It,
measure
it
this.
kind of looks like he has small arms because his arms are so big.
crazy
you know what I'm
buff.
saying? Like, but it's just like I have to keep my shoulders at this way because
Yeah.
my shoulders are so big.
Corey Maggette was
Corey
buff
Maggette
as
is
hell.
buff. I mean, dang, I'm trying to think who else. Kevin Garnett? Nah, he was like cut. He was like a
No.
cut dude. Yeah, but he was just strong.
Corey
Kevin
Maggette
Garnett
was
just
super
strong.
buff. Look at that. What the hell is this?
Check that man for PEDs. Why
what
is
the
he
hell is
so
this guy
big?
Why are you so large?
What?
Look at this.
Okay, nah, Corey Maggette is a.
Look at this guy.
Beefy. You're just born like that. It's genetics. It's literally genetics.
This is a joke.
That's
Why
why
are
people
you
are like,
this?
"How do you get arms like that?" It's like you
Why are
can't.
you
He's
like this?
Born that way. Like
He's got armbands around his elbows. Like those actually aren't armbands. Those are just headbands that he put on his elbow. Look at that shit. That's crazy.
Well, check out to see if there's Corey Maggette workouts.
Corey McKinney workout.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Kanye West, get right for the summer workout plan. Ming, 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 ming.
Yeah,
ming,
videos.
ming,
I
ming.
mean, Google.
I know this is the big three.
The secret of the big three. Oh yeah, he's been actually playing that. No workout.
I wanted to listen to Headstrong and listen to Corey Maggette. Headstrong will take you on. Watch out! I'll flex and pop your head in the hill.
Shit in YouTube.
Okay.
So,
That's hella funny.
It's the
Come on, please. I know. I want to see him working out.
Oh, here we go.
Is that him?
Oh, I don't know if this is just Corey workout, but it kind of looks like Corey Maggette. I wouldn't be it. 15 years ago, the Magic Man.
Oh, Kenyon Martin was pretty big.
Kenny Martin was kind of buff.
workout? Is that him?
I don't
I don't
know.
think that's him. That's definitely not. It's 15 years ago. The Magic Man, the workout video you cannot miss. This guy was
Actually,
ahead
let's
of
look
his
at
time.
that. Let's see what he does.
Ahead of his time. 24 seconds.
Oh, that's all it is.
I'm in. Nah, I'm definitely gonna watch it then. No comments. Damn, man.
Let's see what he got.
Hey, he's lifting.
I mean, he's pretty swole, but yeah, we're just doing some shoulder presses.
Buff as hell.
The workout you don't want to miss.
Why?
Shoulder
Why is this
presses.
the workout I don't want? You're doing shoulder presses,
Just
man.
shoulder presses.
I love it. I'm in. That guy's way buffer than I'll ever be. I support it. I'll do
Don't
those,
ever
man.
miss these shoulder presses.
This guy was trying to get YouTube famous before YouTube famous was a thing, apparently. I know they had a fight.
Corey Maggette traveled 6 times in one play.
Yeah, he was not the best player per se,
That's hella funny.
but he was.
Dang. No workout
Yeah, you
plans.
can't have it all.
Dang it, no
Damn,
workout.
who else was a weirdly buff? I mean, we still gotta hold on. We gotta pull up David Boston.
Oh no, he's a beast.
The David Boston story is crazy. This dude got literally too big for himself, and then like couldn't play anymore. Like he was too buff.
He weighed like 275.
Look
Wait,
at
got
this.
too jacked.
What is this?
Oh my god, you can see the bicep.
Got too jacked.
Look at this, dude. This is crazy. Yeah, the David Boston story is. CMC's kind of.
CMC got big. No, he was big when he came in, but then he kind of eased up because he was like, "Yo, I'm just keep getting hurt, so I need to stop." Oh my god,
I don't even know. What
how
that
big
is.
was he?
Shit. I don't know, but
Anquan Bolden
getting
was kinda buff too, though, for
mesmerized.
sure.
Bolden was buff, but he
Yeah,
wasn't
that's-
David Boston buff. David Boston on the Chargers, he was on the
Oh,
Dolphins
okay,
too.
that picture right
Yeah.
here. Go up. Yeah. Oh man.
Him on the Dolphins was kind of wild too.
Wait, do a David Boston workout. What's
Oh
he
my
curling?
god.
Steroids. That's what he's curling.
He worked out so hard it ended his career.
He was curling 235. Just 2 plates.
You called it though, James. He said it. Literally everybody's like,
Meet David Boston. Is this the same David Boston or is this a different Boston? I want to know. Former Sergeant of Marines. No, it's different. Oh, That's not. You're not David Boston.
Wrong, David.
Stop
Boston.
it, David. David Boston workout routine. Oh, I'm here for it. Does anyone know what his workout? Look at the picture.
Some other cat. I don't know for sure.
This is hilarious.
I know he does each of the following in a typical day. Film sesh.
That's it.
Oh my god.
This was just on bodybuilding. Someone just wanted to know.
They didn't have a video of him working out?
No.
Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube on that one.
That's hilarious. Let's go to David Boston. One and two and three and
NFL
four.
Kineback. Oh, no, that's a Kineback. No.
I mean, that's David Boston. Shows athletes how to develop quick feet and agility. What happened to
52.
David? Just 20 minutes. Yeah, we can do this one. See what this is. Dude, yeah, he was wild. David Boston was so buff. Blah, blah. He's still kind of buff.
No,
How
for
long
sure.
ago?
You don't
11
lose-
years ago?
you don't
Oh,
lose-
this
oh,
is
yeah,
like
sorry.
he's fresh out the league.
Oh, I'm David
Damn,
Boston.
look at his fucking arms.
Oh, is this a video of him working out?
This is how
He's
to get
doing like the
quick feet.
ladder drill. He's
Not
doing
even,
feet.
like,
He's not even doing
lifting
arms
weights.
right now.
Jeez, it's huge.
He's just doing ladder. Look at his arms. How you gonna press him? He presses you. He presses you.
Yeah. His calf is, my God. He's so buff. That's got to be uncomfortable.
So buff and he's just fast.
dboston 2011 at AOL.com.
YouTube channel. He's got a whole channel. I need to see him.
The David
Oh.
Boston
Playlist.
sled pull through. Dude, how long ago? was
Power
this?
snatch.
Hi, I'm David Boston.
You want to get swole? Continue to watch this
I'm
video.
a pull these sleds. Each
Sled
one is
pull
basically
throughs.
just my bicep to pull. That's hard enough. What? What is this?
Yeah, hip. It's a hip thrust, but not.
What is this?
David Boston said, "You want to get big, do these sled pull through."
Either your arms rip out of their sockets or you get stronger. Both work.
He's the only
Wait.
person who can get resistance doing a.
A pull through.
What the hell is this?
Would you approve of that,
Wait, dude,
Dr.
this
T?
power-
No, that's super dangerous. Don't do that. Don't do that at all.
Do the power snatch. You recommend that?
Oh
You
my-
don't
I do
recommend
not recommend the
power-
hump slave pull trying to pull your shoulders out of its socket. That seems terrible.
Are you sure? I'm gonna try it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's legit.
Oh my God, that looked like the that looks like the easiest snatch I've ever seen in my entire
That's
life,
different. That's perfect.
and that's probably more weight than I could deadlift.
I'm so
Oh
weak.
my
Those
God.
are like 45 plates.
No, those are like 90s. Those are literally 90 plates.
You guys want to get strong like Dave Boston? Do this.
Oh my God. I'm David Boston. I just lift heavy. And
The
if you want to
pull-throughs,
lift heavy,
I'm
you
gonna
should
try
lift
the
more
pull-throughs.
heavy.
I'm gonna try the pull throughs somehow.
Pro bowler workout. Why are these like 30 seconds? David Boston, who is your like
My
guy?
Name, my name Dave Boston. This Pro Bowler workout.
I don't understand.
See what a pro bowler workout looks
It's like for the
We're in, yeah.
the beginnings of like Jackass. Hi, my name is Johnny Knoxville, and this is Paper
My name is
Cut.
David Boston, and I pull a sled, but not the normal way. I do it the other way.
Hi, my name is David Boston.
Not what I was expecting to sled. at all.
No. What the this guy's crazy. The David Boston story is kind of wild, but like, what the I don't know. I'm not getting anything from that. I don't know what's happening.
David Boston, Pro Bowler workout.
123 subscribers, man. What's IHP? Is that a fax number? What's IHP? What's IHP number?
It might be. It might be.
I don't know tech stuff. I don't know what this is, but we're going to this too. Who's this guy? You're not David.
Hi, I'm David Boston's father. I taught him everything I know. Oh, Brian Cushing. Oh man, he was buff too, but that's steroids.
He was stupid. He was huge.
Yeah, it's got to be the buff guys that aren't supposed to be buff.
How long is this video?
It's like
Okay.
Too long.
David Boston.
That's
just
big.
why are they zooming in on this big dude?
Yeah, like, I don't want to see his face. I don't want to see this guy's face either.
That's so funny.
Oh my God. What is happening?
David Boston got me.
I kind of want to know what he's saying, but I'm also like worried for my health.
David Boston, get swole.
You can also call IHP. Who's IHP? Oh, that is not a fax number, I guess.
It's
Man,
not.
he's just so buff. Charles Woodson fought David Boston. He's alive?
Wait, what?
No, I don't want to know about that. It scares me. Dude had 5 videos.
Wait, pull up highlights of David Boston at Ohio State though. Like he's a college kid.
A college is big? You just said that big?
Oh,
Like,
shit.
Like big his whole life.
Don't tell me he's just like stiff arming fools just the whole time. Nice little catch.
I was still kind of big. Like, we didn't have workouts and stuff at that point.
No, athletes weren't athletes like they are today. No way.
Jim Tressel. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought it was just.
I thought it was,
I
I thought it was
go
rolling
right
people.
through. I mean,
Oh. He's just super. No gloves.
no gloves yet.
See, those
Who's this quarterback?
Those ones where he got tackled, that's where he was like, I'm never getting tackled.
That's one too many. That's 100 girls.
He ran like a 4.3 too.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
No way.
His combine stats are crazy, yeah.
For
I do
real?
remember that. I remember liking him in Madden because he was just one of the fastest guys you can get.
Right. It didn't make no sense.
Don't tell me he's just.
Dude, he's Michael Vick holding that ball.
He's pretty. Yeah, he's pretty agile.
He was supposed to be like the next TO.
Yeah.
But he just got too big.
He's got too big.
I like doing these pull throughs.
My spoon's too big. What's David Boston's combine numbers?
A million bench press.
Oh, I know. What did he get?
He just kept going.
David Bryan.
Right, you did the most. You can stop now.
Yeah, you've won. You've won the combine. Congratulations. So he's 6'1", 215 in the combine. He only
Like
ran a
how you
4.47? No way.
I like how you did that really quickly too. On the height.
Oh, yeah. Math is my thing.
But see, that was
4
the crazy
second
thing, is he
shuttle.
gained like 60 pounds, but then shaved time off his
60.
40. It
What?
made no sense.
Oh, yeah. Superroids. He didn't even bench? Oh, boo. Boo.
He was like, y'all
They
serious?
gave him a B rating? Oh,
Y'all
my
serious?
God. You're dumb.
Size, speed, strength. It just said we don't know. It's past our numbers.
Who's benched the most at the combine?
Wait, taller than 5'9" was a wide receiver success? What the hell? Jesus. David Boston measurable. So he was 6'1", 215. Here's what?
Oh, you know,
6'2", 280.
freakishly big and strong too. Nick Chubb.
Oh, Chubb's the man. I love.
Oh man.
See, so that's the thing
Chubb's
is like
swole, like crazy.
running back like you should be swole.
But he's leg swole. Oh,
Like I mean,
what they pulled
is
up
he
this
Derrick
year?
Henry?
All right, is he Desmond Bain swole? Let's be
Ooh.
Oof.
All right, we're going Derrick Henry first.
Yeah, no, Derrick Henry's just huge as hell.
Derrick Henry's weird. The picture of him next to Mark Ingram is crazy.
Well, I remember when he came into the league, me and James were literally like watching his high school highlight tape.
Oh yeah, Derrick Henry's high school highlight.
But yeah, watch that one. That's ridiculous. We were like, wait, so
Derrick Henry's high school highlight tape is like up there of like greatest things of all time. I remember I used to watch Steve Slayton. Noel Devine's high school was the high school. I remember my older brother showing me Noel Devine's, and I was like, that's the sickest name I've ever heard, first of all.
Henry, the best I've ever seen was Adrian Peterson though, because I don't think I ever seen him get tackled. I don't
And
think he ever got tackled.
this is just too funny. Like,
Henry
get out
was
my
that,
way.
but 6'3".
Get out my way. He does this in the NFL. Like, and that's what me and DJ were saying. Like,
God.
when he gets old enough, like, he's just gonna do the same shit because he's just bigger than everybody. Get off me. Get off me. Yo, get off me. Oh, 17 of you? Nope. Get off me.
Like, what do you
Get
do
off
as
me.
another person? Like,
And
well,
you're a high school kid. Like,
Yeah, I just got done with
really
algebra.
don't wanna talk. I really don't.
I
wanna
just
hit
got
this
done
kid.
algebra. I'm not gonna
I
figure
really
out
don't
how
want
to
to hit this
tackle
kid.
you.
This kid is too big. I remember like I had to play
This is
against Brian,
unfair.
and he's bigger than Brian. There's no way.
What kind of goofy shit is this?
So
This
funny.
is
dude.
like.
Look at-
Get
Get out my way. And see ya.
Just have like
And fast.
the wacky music going in the background of all these people
Get out
trying to
my
tackle
way.
him.
Nobody want to tackle him. Oh, he threw a ball.
Oh, he threw it, and he could throw it 50.
Tug.
Unbelievable. Yeah, you just have the carnival music.
Look, he's just like
where you
later.
put it on like super speed mode.
That's
Bye-bye.
fucked up. He just
Him.
had 20 straight carries, killing you, and you flood the box, and he throws it. Nah.
Noel Devine was wild. Remember, he got to he went to West Virginia,
Yeah.
and he got a shot in the NFL. He made a team.
The
I
long
remember.
run.
But yeah. Oh yeah, kick return in the East-West game.
See ya.
Not even close. No one's touching him. Not even close.
Oh,
Two people managed to touch him. Oh, he fell. Oh,
Still
come
a good
on.
run. Good run.
those are all Americans. Every single one of them are high school Americans. That's crazy.
They see ya.
Oh man.
You
What's
know
up
who
with-
was pretty fun to watch too? I mean, it's not high school, but Reggie Bush during the college years.
Oh yeah, Reggie Bush might have the best college tape of all time.
He had a good high school one too. His high school was actually dirtier than his
College one?
college one.
Oof. Nuts.
But I feel like there's so many high school, like dirty high school, because
Yeah.
you don't know how many, like these guys could be playing a bunch of like bozos.
Oh, that kid got rocked though. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Like playing in Texas is way different than playing in like any other state. And if you're just like got it like that and you just happen to be from Idaho, like
way.
Idaho
No
high
way.
school football, you'll
Did he
scrape
house
them.
this?
Unbelievable.
No way. He did not house this. That was stupid.
Then this was the one that I've like watched the most.
What? That was wild. Little screen.
See, like, where is this? That guy was 71 was
See ya.
one of the worst high school football players I've ever seen.
Wow.
He literally
Good
just runs
tackle.
by him.
This guy was like, fuck.
Watch this next, the one that you're about to watch. This guy just runs by him. 71
Stupid.
runs by him.
Goodbye. This guy was like, I got
Like,
him. No,
where did
I
he
don't
go
got
to
him.
high school? Where's Noel Devine? Where is this? Is this in freaking Idaho or something? I don't know where this is from.
Oh, then he gets hit. Don't tell me he keeps going. He keeps going, bruh.
Unbelievable.
Are you serious?
Steve Slayton had a pretty nasty one too.
Wait, pull up Reggie Bush's.
Reggie Bush. High
No way
school?
he kept going, bruh. Oh, he kept
He
going.
scored on this?
He scored, dog.
No
Yeah.
way.
That's why they put it in slow mo. That's crazy.
Yep.
I see why you kept watching this.
Yeah, Noel Devine was wild. This is before Huddle too, so we had to like scrap for those.
One of the goats.
Sheesh. That's true though, because like the worst tackling is in high school though, like the worst.
But like, is Reggie Bush from Texas? Am I wrong?
He's San Diego.
San Diego.
So
I mean,
probably-
this is SoCal football ain't that bad. Like in comparison,
No, for sure.
like if you're going to Montana football, like that's different. Like look how big that center piece is in that field. Like that school's probably good.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's catched out the backfield all the damn time too.
Yeah,
See
probably
ya.
could have probably would have lasted longer in the NFL as a receiver.
Ooh.
See, he
But
comes
they
out
weren't making
now.
a- they
He
weren't
comes
making a-
out now. He's Christian McCaffrey. He's Debo.
Yeah.
He's Debo if he comes out now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He missed it by like 10 years.
He had this.
For sure better than Debo Samuel, right? Like, could we agree? Are we like wilding out on how good Reggie Bush was that we don't think that that we think that Debo Samuel's better than him?
Debo's probably stronger.
A straight runner. Debo breaks a tackle and runs straight. Reggie broke a tackle and like shook you after.
Reggie broke
like-
a tackle while also breaking the next tackle at the same time.
Right, like
It was
he's doing,
stupid.
Like, he's hitting cuts on people that nobody's within 5 yards of him. Like it's not even like he broke somebody in front of him.
It's like
nobody's-
that other guy over there.
Right.
I messed up his angle. Setup after setup.
Just throwing like seams too, like not even running away from people. He's just running through them.
Nobody within 10 yards of him.
Yeah, not even close. No one.
Who benched the most in combine history?
It has to be a lineman. That's my guess. Like an offensive lineman, not defense.
I want to say it was
Offensive
recent.
lineman. Ooh.
I want to say it was a Hawaiian dude.
See if there's video of
No, it's a dude from Oregon State. I'm pretty sure. Most bench press.
NFL combine.
Oh, never mind. 51.
51.
How big is that guy?
Way too fucking big.
Lineman? Or what was it? They didn't say. Huh?
This guy, Stephen
Oh.
Paella. Stephen Paella was the guy that I was thinking of. 49. This guy, 99, 51.
D
Most of all
tackle.
time.
All D
Ernest went
tackles.
undrafted and played
Ooh.
one season.
No, let's see a picture of Justin Ernest.
Justin Ernest. Weird. The NFL recognizes Stephen Paella as the record holder of the bench press. Weird.
Because he actually got drafted?
I guessed. Justin Ernest. Oh, he's kind of big.
6'3"?
He's kind of buff.
$51 times. Could you imagine? Sheesh.
I don't even know if they have a picture of this guy.
Wow, is he just like
One and done, I guess. Justin Ernest, manager, enterprise.
It's not him. That other guy's not putting up
Pull
51.
up a picture of just like the heaviest bench press of all time. That's what's like who really like bodied that shit for real, and how much was it? What do you guys guess it's?
Oh, we're talking
605.
I'm thinking
605. Somebody who was like,
like 715. Because once you think about it, we had like Clayton DeSilva benched for over 4 bills for us by his senior
Damn,
year.
for
He benched
real?
400. Roided out of his
Oh.
mind, but yes. And just a regular high school roided out kid did 400 pounds on bench.
damn, that's
So,
wild.
most bench press ever.
400? Just
Sorry.
roided out at the age of 18? Sheesh.
782.
Wait,
Holy fuck. Oh, 2021.
Nah,
That's just raw with no equipment.
What do you mean?
nah, he has to have video of this. I have to see it.
All right, let me find it. Who is this guy? 73, 81.
Unequipped without bench.
Wait, what? No. What is this? Wait. I don't believe this.
Equipped with
What's a bench shirt?
I don't
What's a
know.
bench shirt?
I don't know.
Wait, is that 1,000 pounds?
Somebody said
Yes.
1,000 pounds. There's no way.
Like multiple times.
1,000?
Jimmy Cobb? I'm looking this dude up.
1,000?
What the hell? Oh, is this like he's moving it like 2 inches or whatever? I'm going to be annoyed if it's the... Like that's a shoulder straight. What is this?
There's no way.
1,300?
There's no way, dog. Like your body not supposed. I mean, what?
Hit the bar.
Fucking repped it.
Why? Wait, what's the bench press shirt? What's the width of shirt? What is this? What's a bench shirt?
Look it up.
What is a bench shirt?
What does it do?
Maybe it's just like padding.
A bench shirt is just to improve.
Polyester denim canvas.
I
What
guess
the
it just
hell?
kind of keeps your arms from fucking snapping when you're trying to fucking
Do 1,000
1,000 pounds. Like, hey, so you don't rip your whole body, shoulders out. 1,000 pounds.
Nah, he hit it. The bar was big.
How big is he? How big was the dude? Do we have like
I
what
don't
was the
know.
name?
I still don't get what this is.
Jimmy Kolb.
But if you can't hold on, if they have such a big difference is where 1,300 pounds with the shirt and what's without a shirt is 783.
Oof.
They've got to be like, holy crap! How much
Okay,
is that
so-
helping you?
Well, shit. At least by
Right?
double-
Like
by
that's
double.
crazy.
it's helping you by double.
That's what I'm saying. That doubles
That
doubles your
doesn't
output.
count.
That's crazy.
That doesn't count then.
Yeah, no, I want the raw. I want
this
the
is the
raw
raw.
records.
That's it right there. 2021, February 21st.
Julius Maddox. See a video of Julius.
Julius Maddox.
He has a top 4 too. He just kept beating himself.
Oh, he has the top 4.
Yeah.
Oh
Holy
yeah, this guy's
shit.
an animal. I'm in.
How big is he? Oh, he's born on my birthday.
Six
No way.
That's hella funny.
anywhere between. They just have a range. Anywhere
Julius
between
Maddox,
430 to
baby.
470 is how much he
Rapid.
weighs. That's hilarious.
That's how much he weighs.
Yeah.
So 4. Okay, I mean he's a big dude.
I need to see him.
Attempt.
So no fucking bench shirt.
Here we go.
There's the-
Raw bench press world record. I like it raw.
That's my birthday too. 6. Julius Maddox.
Julius Maddox, unofficial raw.
I'm gonna name my son Julius Maddox Gomez, so he just becomes
I just
the
need to
next
I just need to be
bench press world champion.
13 years old.
in the moment with
Put him-
this.
This is David Boston video, Dad.
Oh, I'm David Boston.
He told me to move some sleds, but not the way you think.
What?
No bench shirt, baby. All natural.
Don't tell
Oh,
me.
he cleaned that.
What?
Oh, put 5 more pounds on that bitch.
I think he had to warm up to it, or what? This is just a warm up. What the hell is this shit? You said, "Get off me, bro."
That was nothing.
Look at his arms, dog. What? Okay, so
okay.
yeah,
So
cool,
it's
cool.
okay. It says in the bottom. Now this is the 782. I was like, dude, he smoked that.
He had to get a warm up in.
What's this warm up?
Oh, you like me now, bitch?
Oh, you can
my
put more on that.
God. He's like, I'll wait till next year. See, that's why, and that's like when I tell people, like, I don't care how much you bench. You're not doing
Oh my
782.
God.
If you're not even passing, a clean like 600, I don't care how much you bench.
Okay,
Wait,
we
is
got
that
it.
arm wrestle?
Well, arm wrestling is
wrestling,
crazy
arm wrestling's
too.
crazy.
Arm is
I would like to
nuts.
say we have further from SAR. They function like in reference to the shirts. They function like super stiff elastic bands between the elbows over the chest. They can add 20 to 120 kilograms to lift depending on the various factors. Typically, the strongest lifters get the most help. Someone with 50K is not gonna. Okay. So it's just
Right.
like
It's
it's
just
just
the
like
big
a
dudes.
super like a brace, like a
So
spring
it's super
brace.
just
Yeah,
boom, boom.
like those jump shoes.
Julius didn't need it.
Julius don't need
Julie
that shit.
said,
that
Julie said,
motherfucker.
not today. I'm raw, baby.
Oof.
782. Yeah, my previous general manager was actually top 5 in the nation for arm look him up, Sam something. Dang,
There's a lot of Sams in the world.
no, but Sam arm wrestling. That's what I just googled and he came up.
Oh, he was top 5 in arm wrestling.
He's top 5 in the nation.
I had a patient who broke his arm wrestling, but like his upper arm, like the humerus bone. Yeah, I didn't believe him at first, and I thought he was just making light of his situation. Then he was dead ass serious. It was when I was an aide still, before I went to school, and I was like, wait, what? He's like, yeah. And then I, no joke, recently had a patient in April who she broke at arm wrestling.
Oh no!
But she was a very
here we
very
go.
uptight and strict type of worker. And so I definitely could imagine her, like someone challenged her to an
No.
arm wrestling competition and then decided she just wasn't going to back down and definitely broke her arm, the top of her arm, because of
Look at
it.
this fool. You said, get out of here.
The amount of rotator cuffs
Like-
that come out of this have got to be crazy.
God.
I don't think dude on
This
the
fool,
left-
look, bro, look at the dude on the left. He's just bigger than everybody, bro.
Nah, he don't lose.
Are you serious? Like, he's the best?
Yeah, top arm wrestler Lavan Saganashvili.
Oh, my God. Look how big he is.
He's fucking scratching his head.
That's like when the big brother's
my
trying to
God.
arm wrestle a little brother, bro. It's like, he's like, nah, bro. Don't break my arm. Don't break my arm. Look, okay, this guy's kind of has a big arm. Let's see what he got. Oh, no. Just let him go, bro.
This
They're
is so
both pretty
painful to
giants.
watch. This is just painful to watch.
Oh, he's just destroyed. There's nothing you could do, bro. There's nothing you could do. He's like, he's just too big.
He just
How
falls.
big is he?
Oh, look at the cookie duster on that guy. What a mustache. Tim
There's
Bresnan.
No way. Biker dude is like, fuck this guy. Bro, this guy can't, like, there's nothing you can do. He's like gonna stare at your face like, are you done yet?
Sorry, really like the
He's
cookie
going his
duster.
left arm. His left arm. His left arm. He's lit. Now it's his right arm. Like, no, this is actually my strong arm. Everybody probably mans up with him.
No, he
Bro,
just sits
nobody's
there.
just-
He just laughs at you. He lets you go so that he gets a little bit of enjoyment out of his
Yeah,
life.
exactly. Like, all right, cool. I'm gonna try to get a pump right quick.
That's
Stay
crazy.
for the pump. It was funny too because that's what
my
he used to
God.
do. Our GM, he would just arm wrestle everybody in the place just as practice, so he could keep on just staying like fresh.
You okay over there? She loved cookie duster. I don't remember where I heard that. That's a classic white person. though. July 2022. Is he still up there? Or
No,
no?
I mean, I don't know how long. Yeah, I mean, he still trains. Sam something. Dang, can't remember. Put Sam arm wrestling. Maybe not Sam.
Let's go.
top
I don't know.
five.
2020.
Yeah, 2020 for sure.
You know what? Painter Gang should
Highlight or
host,
something.
Painter Gang should host like a local.
Arm wrestling?
Non-humans. Yeah.
See snapped arms.
Maybe he'll be on this ranking the top 10
Let's
thing. Yeah.
see.
Nah, this dude's too big.
Weirdly. I found the way to Sarah's heart. Just giving a weird white people slang. That's it. That's all she cares about. The arm zone. Oh my
The
god.
arm zone. It's kind of cool logo though.
Evgeny Prudnik from Ukraine.
Let's see what he got. I'm a big buff dude. I just, put arm down, I win.
I feel like this other guy, Todd Hutchings, I've seen him lose like 4 times on these videos. Todd
He be
sucks.
trying though. He be
Todd
trying.
is trash. He always looks happy too after he loses. He smiles. Watch this guy. He's gonna.
Oh, yeah, all right. Well, fuck.
Todd Hutchings again.
Did you
About to get
switch sides?
smoked.
What? At least you kind of did better there, Todd. Sorry, I don't know. I don't.
Look,
I
wait.
just beat
Did you
him.
see the? Look at the ref's eyes.
You're done. That's a big dude.
Again, the ref's eyes were just. Oh, sorry, dude. You lost.
Yeah, he hit the Michael Jordan.
Sorry, man.
That fool's huge.
That dude's
This
massive.
is a big dude, man.
I like that life is uncertain right under there. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to win or lose this arm wrestling tournament.
That's a big dude.
This dude's massive.
Oh, he's trying. No, yeah, dude. Once you get like that far, you're not coming back.
Dead. The only fucking giant can do that for fun.
Ferhat Osmanli. He's from Turkey. 286, dude. These guys are all.
Oh, at least
massive.
okay. It's the guy that was before, so at least we see. Oof.
There's 7 guys better than Ferret.
Yeah.
Dude, his arm is just huge. Like his grip
I'm
is
like,
probably.
I just feel my rotator cuff ripping every time I see this. Like, oh man.
You get a handshake from him. That shit.
They have a couple
Nah,
moves too. He
It's
was
a hand
saying.
crush. That's
There's
not
like a
handshake-
couple moves where
handshake.
you pull back, go this way. There's like where
You like
run in.
deke him out. I want to see.
Yeah, dude.
Who's the greatest deker in all of arm wrestling? Like he's got a mean deep fake coming in the first. Like he's not that strong, but man, his fake out, he'll get you. What
He's
is
like faking him up, bro. Whoa.
Like the other
I
guy's
think so,
always
yeah.
quivering.
No.
that guy's wrist is broken?
Oh my god.
Look at his wrist. It's literally broken. Look at it. There's no way that's intact.
Just give up.
It's
bruh.
not it's not attached. It's gone. It's gone. Like that guy sitting there, they're like, "Is your wrist okay?" He's like, "No, can't you see? It's off.
It's like this.
It's gone." Vitaly Latinin, the Russian giant. And he's got a shirt.
6'8".
His picture had a shirt where he had it just said Brooklyn on it.
Bro.
He's called the Russian giant. He's got a Brooklyn shirt on. What the hell's wrong with this guy?
6'8". No.
Oh, Russian giant's about to come back. Yeah. Woo!
Oh.
Oh, got him.
He was too tired from the last one. Oh
This-
my god.
No match. no match for Brooklyn Russian giant.
Who beat Russian
Dave?
Giant? Who the fuck? Easy money.
You're telling me Dave is beating Russian giant?
No way.
Nah. He's going against Vitaly. Dave is not beating Russian giant. I'm sorry, Dave. You think the guys that go down are like, oh, the guys that stand up versus the guys that like lean and go down, they're like, that's Bush League.
For real.
Fuck this guy. How dare he? I use my arm, not my legs. This is arm wrestling.
I know.
Not
I
leg
was like,
wrestling.
yeah. That's what I asked him too. He's like, damn, you can really throw your body. He's like, yeah, you can do a lot of stuff. I couldn't get him. Dude, shoulders are burning right now.
Dude, yeah.
My shit is pumping right down. I'm just watching. Dude.
I just want one of those straps that that strap looks intense.
You're locked in.
Like, so how did, like, you going with a hand injury? So what happened? Well, my hands lost all blood flow for about 30 seconds, but don't worry, I won.
Oh, he almost got him. I gotta pull. It's gonna rip out of his soul socket, dude. That's a lot of torque.
Nah, Vitaly shit is fucked.
Yeah, Vitaly actually doesn't
He
have
has
a
a
shoulder
chance.
anymore.
Dude. That's nuts.
The Russian giant.
He's winning this, though? There's no way.
Dave is kind of an animal, but I don't know, man.
Russian Giant, dude.
His name's Dave.
Dave got good technique.
But 3-3, though. Yeah, 3-3. Here it is.
That's why he's called Easy Money.
Oh.
There has to be different strategy as like doing the lean in or the pull away. Like, what do you got to do quicker? Like, what matters?
The dude from Turkey was just
Why
Just
do we play these
slamming.
games?
I can't believe
Pass me a
like
beer.
5 people better than the Russian giant.
Dave. Round 7? Oh, God, no.
You're
You
like
got 7 rounds of this?
7
How's your
rounds.
arm-
Like, I wonder how long you have a time.
how's your
to
arm
rest.
intact?
It's just done, dude. Like, you just gas. Dave beat the Russian.
Like, how many
Giant,
rounds
dude.
a day do you go? Like, that's it, right?
6'2".
Oh, this guy's got 2 Ks and 2 Vs in his name.
Oh, now he's playing Dave.
Oh, this is...
Oh,
th-
2-1.
This is the ref that
2-1.
gives the look afterwards.
2-1.
This ref's real into it.
Oof.
Nah, this fool hella big.
2-2.
He makes Dave look small.
He has huge arms. Dog, look at his forearms, bro. But the thing is, they have like certain ways they work out their forearms. Just like keeping it, like what we talked about, it supinated or
Yeah. Oh, he came... Oh, he hit him with the one... Oh, he hit him with the return, baby.
Oh, see, 3-2.
He hit him with the clack.
Ooh, the comeback.
Yeah, he re-slammed.
Gladiator.
Hermes Gasparin. Good thing, yeah, you got to come up with a nickname if your name is Hermes.
All he is just arms.
I wonder if there's a difference between them having the wrap on, because they didn't have the wrap on the one before this.
Maybe it's choice.
Because you both got to agree on or disagree.
Yeah.
That ref in the front be killing me.
Oh.
He takes his shit
Oh,
dead
he's
ass
huge. He's gonna get him like
he looks like an animal.
He's just gonna destroy.
You know those refs go home and they're like, if I didn't mess my shoulder up in high school,
Damn.
I wouldn't be reffing this.
Oh,
I'd,
he hurt himself.
I'd be killing
Look
it.
at that. Oh, he's done. He's done.
Nah, he got the knockout.
He said, "Ow." He said, "Ow," right here, like this,
Yeah.
dog. He was like, "Oh,
It's not together.
Oh shit, it's ripped."
My elbow's broken.
Oh god.
Oh, he came in with hot.
Came in.
Hermes came in with the response.
Okay, so he
quick.
just destroyed him. That was too easy.
Big Daddy.
Daddy from the U.S.
All right, Jerry.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Why is he so leaned up like that? You could do that? Don't
And
look
that-
at his face like that.
Oh my god.
Even his forearm is huge as hell. Oh my god. He said, "Not today, I'm Big Daddy."
He's playing
Actually,
Kvikvina.
my name Big Daddy. You ain't gonna beat me. I choke out pigs for fun.
What is wrong with his hair?
Look at his arms. Oh my god.
Just shave your head.
Big Daddy is huge.
Just shave your head. Stop with the hair.
Oh my god. What?
Arm is Big Daddy or Desmond Bain?
Big Daddy. Oh god. This is a battle. This is a battle. 1-1.
But seriously, what's like? Just shave your head, man. Stop it.
You don't tell Big Daddy.
You don't tell Big Daddy. 2-2. Oh, 2-2. It's tied.
His veins bigger than half the people's biceps.
Bro, for real, what the heck? Why is he so up there high? You can do that? Oh, he's pulling. Oh.
Damn Kvikvina.
Got him. Big Daddy. Oh, and
Czar.
This guy.
This guy doesn't even have a nickname. Oh,
Oh, see ya.
dominate. That guy knew it too.
Goodbye. Bro, there's no way, dude. If he's throwing his weight, he's a big dude.
Those are too big.
Look at his
What
arm.
the fuck? This is cheating. Dude has the ultimate just kick out. That was it? Oh, the Georgian
guy.
Hulk? Oh, yeah. This is the guy that we saw last
Oh, yeah,
time.
yeah, no.
Yeah, this is the dude.
This is the guy.
Oh, this is him.
This is the Georgian Hulk.
392.
Like, what are you going to do if you just throw your weight down? Like, you can't carry
he's
that.
He's just too big. He's just built just to do this, bruh. Look at his hand over the other guy's hand.
Look at how much the other guy is freaking
Get
out.
out of here.
The other dude's freaking out before it, and this guy is just
Look
staring
at, and the other guy's like, "You're not gonna get me, bruh." Staring
so
at him.
fast. The other, yeah.
Oh, they call it. I mean, 3. Just. He said, "Really?"
The guy's just laughing. Like, what the
He's
fuck
like,
am I supposed to
Fuck, dude. There's no way for the
do?
heavyweight
What
belt.
the shit?
Heavyweight belt. There's no way. He's probably like, "There's no way, guys."
He's so calm. It scares me. It's terrifying. He's just so calm doing this.
He's like, "No, let's just
I
go
don't
to the best of
understand.
7."
He hasn't lost.
Bro,
I don't think he's ever lost.
Undefeated. Oh my god, the calmness in his face.
the Georgian.
Oh my
Hulk.
god.
Wait, can you guys look up Levon working out? Like, what is what is his workout?
Okay, Levon Saganbaba.
Saganashvili. Okay. He loses.
Training. I don't think. No, they searched on it because there's doesn't exist.
Training highlights. Oh my
Whoa.
god. What? This man's he's a beast.
What?
This is the scariest human I've ever seen.
What do you mean?
Why are you measuring his fingers? That's kind of weird.
14?
That's like the combine for.
Oh yeah, that makes
for,
sense.
Arm wrestling.
His wrist is 27
Oh my God.
centimeters, bro. Forearm is 51 centimeters, bro. Damn, it's almost as big as his whole bicep.
It's stupid.
Why do they show him doing back
He's
workouts?
swimming.
Oh, rotator cuffs.
He's just swimming.
What is he gonna put on? He just picks it up with one hand. He doesn't even use his left hand for nothing.
That's part of training.
I bet. 45 like it's nothing. Wait, that's just the workout. That's the workout right there.
He's just. This is the weirdest.
Dog, I'm gonna have to do these. I'm gonna try. Oh, no way.
I've seen these. I can't remember what they're called.
Doing just going over?
Yeah, you just flip
What is he?
kettlebells.
What is he doing? He just. Don't tell me he does a smack challenges too, dog. Could you imagine getting smacked by this dude?
He's smacking a cabbage.
Bro, if he smacked me and then took my girl, bro, he could have my girl, bro.
That's a damn head of lettuce. Why are you smacking a head of lettuce? Like, get a punching bag.
Damn.
What the hell? This is the Georgian way. This is the way. Oh my God.
This is the best workout video I've ever seen.
He was slapping the flip overs.
King arm wrestle the kettlebell, bro.
He's just.
I'm
Oh
gonna
my
be doing
God.
that tomorrow. Boom.
Explodes. It exploded.
Why is that so big? Why is he curling 1,000,000 pounds of a whole watermelon?
What is this?
Why? What is he doing?
He's just picking it up. Just a rope pull. What is?
He's pulling a car. Oh my God! It is a car.
There's nothing. I mean, there's literally. I was trying to think like, how do you even practice this Moses?
What arm? He has to curl the car.
Nobody's beating this fool.
142 kilogram curl.
142.
What?
It's like 300 pounds.
Preacher's curl too.
Oh my God!
Bro, that's not. I mean, I don't know if that's safe for anybody, but
It's like
him.
2.5, right, or 2.2.
2.2. Yeah, so it's, yeah.
It's almost. Yeah, it's almost 300 freaking pounds.
Said all right. 5.
Oh my God!
5 of them.
That dude just curled more than my max bench.
Oh, what is this guy gonna try to do, bro?
They put the strap on. He's like,
He said,
"Dude,
"Come
fuck off."
on."
They put the strap on, and he was like, "Oh, never mind."
He
We're
just
not
like
doing
stared
this.
at him, bro. He just stared at him.
Dude just walks out like this. That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
The cookie duster man. Oh, I wonder if it goes all the way down, or if that's just stash. That's got to be more. That's got to be beard
It's just-
too. There's
just-
no way.
Yeah, it's stash and beard all together.
Would you guys go one round with him?
No.
To do what?
Wrestle?
This is my livelihood. If I lose this arm, I can't work for a while.
Yeah,
like
there's
I'm.
no way he would blow my arm out.
I
My whole
guarantee.
side.
Yeah.
But just my whole arm's gonna come
I would
off.
just start turning sideways, like, okay.
Oh my god! Why
my
do
God.
people even go against him, man?
How do you even? Oh my God.
So how tall is he?
Too fucking big. He's not even that 1.91 meters. I don't know how tall that is.
Yeah. I seen it in meters. I was like, that's too hard. Oh, somebody kind of gave him. No, someone kind of gave him.
He
a
almost
little.
gave him the stuff.
Almost gave him a little.
Oh, that was terrifying.
Well,
I don't know if I could ever.
that's my new favorite athlete.
Yeah. The Georgian Hulk. Unbelievable. That's crazy.
That was great.
I could never.
Yeah.
Well, that was
a great
Oh
educational
my God.
painter gain, as always.
My shoulder hurts.
All I'm gonna do tomorrow, all day, is just
You're
curl
just gonna do the
kettlebell. I'm just
kettlebell.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to do next week on like forearm.
The
training.
forearm challenge?
Forearm
Oh my
training.
God.
See how much we could hold up. Can you curl? Or can you? Can you damn near curl a car?
Dude, yeah, just one arm.
You just said.
I can't do that. That guy was too crazy. I was too mesmerized.
That was nuts.
David Boston should have went into arm wrestling. I think that's what we've come out from. That's what we can loop into this and figure out from the end of it.
Arm wrestling.
That's David Boston should have been a world class arm wrestler. Wow, eventful night. Thanks for joining us on Painter Gain. We have chips tomorrow.
Chips tomorrow. Woo.
Some of y'all are struggling, but get your chips up.
Mm-hmm. Always.
Thursday,
Book
book club. Do we know what we're doing yet? We might have Mike
Yeah,
Stud in
Kaiko
there.
one? Did you do the Kaiko one?
Yes, so it's an album from somebody called The Prodigy.
The Prodigy. Interesting.
He was a producer. I've seen him before on things, but I don't know where I've seen him. So The Prodigy, I'm definitely tuning in for that one.
Oh yeah, always.
On Thursday, and then Friday, nothing.
No, pretty much it right there for the week.
Well, thanks for joining us. We'll have more fun, obscure. Please bring in obscure sports. I would love to learn more about weird sports like arm wrestling and strategies behind it. Or if you're hyped about something, like, I don't know, maybe Quidditch, whatever's going on with that.
I'm down.
Hit us with those. I want to learn about those, and I'm all into watching a bunch of weird videos of people doing things. And if you're really into it, that makes it even more fun.
Yep, exactly.
With that said, for Painter Game, my name's Dr. T.
My name is Timo.
And we'll see you next week. Peace.